class outside today."
"We can't."
"Why?"
"Because we have to follow the rules."
"But why?"
"Pourquoi êtes-vous si difficile?"
I flip off the bars and land on my feet in front of him. Perfect dismount. "I'll answer your question if you answer mine," I tell him. Monsieur Martin exhales like a whale and pinches his nose. It leaves a red mark, like he was wearing sunglasses.
"Because I said so. Because you lied to me. I trusted you to go to the bathroom."
I did, but then I came out here."
"I see that. Where's the bathroom pass?"
"In the bathroom," I say, because it's the truth. Shortly after we return to class, Lydia screams in frustration and throws her workbook across the room. Monsieur Martin and Marianne, the teaching assistant, take her to the back of the room while the rest of us continue our work and pretend it isn't happening. George is picking his nose. I watch as he wipes his finger clean on the lip of his desk drawer. Outside, the sun is shining and the birds are chirping. My math book has a large 9 on it. I'm supposed to be doing the end of chapter French questions, but Martin est préoccupé, so I pull out my sketchbook and draw the playground instead. Playgrounds are very hard to draw. There is a lot to remember if you're not lucky enough to have a view of one outside your window. And there are a lot of lines. Plus, all of these lines have to have the right perspective. Ms. Nguyen, the art teacher, taught us how to draw with perspective. You put a little X on the page to mark your horizon, and then you take the corners of your object, say a box, and draw toward the X so they connect there. Next, you draw horizontal and vertical lines where you want the box to end, and it will look 3D. Or you can leave them so it looks like the box is coming right at you, like a train. The playground isn't progressing as hoped, so I continue work on my underwater scene involving dolphins. I once heard dolphins are the only mammals that have sex for fun, besides humans. How do they do it? To avoid the question, I draw them holding hands. Fins. Fin. La fin. The end.
"Audrey!"
Monsieur Martin is at the front of the room again.
"You're not paying attention."
"I am too." "To what?"
"To me. To what I'm saying."
"I am. I only looked out the window for a second." I feel like adding, "What did I miss?" But I can tell from his expression that it wouldn't be appreciated. He marches to my desk, and there's no time to close my sketchbook. Looks like it will be a frowny face day. When the bell rings, I watch him draw it on my chart in permanent marker. To make matters worse, my parents get a phone call. This isn't the first time, but I doubt they ever get used to it. Claire goes to a different school, and they never get phone calls about her. In the car, Mom looks like I've broken her heart.
"Again?"
she asks. "Apparently," I say.
"They think you flooded the bathroom."
"It was already flooded."
"So you didn't?"
She sounds hopeful. "I didn't say that." Mom shakes her head as she drives. She can't even look at me.
"What's going on with you?"
"Nothing." Avoiding. "And you?" "Don't be cocky." When we get home, I go straight to my room. There, I pull out my sketchbook and draw angrily. In haste. Rapidement. According to Ms. Nguyen, my fast sketches look like images from a 3D movie without the glasses, or photos from a multi-pinhole camera. I wouldn't know. At some point, Dad knocks on the door.
"Audrey?"
I throw the book under the bed, pretend I've been thinking about what I did wrong. "Come in." He sits beside me on the edge of the bed. There's a moment of silence in which we both just look at our hands, and then he asks,
"Is there something you want to tell me?"
"You came to see me," I say.
"Tell me what happened at school today."
I sigh deeply, dramatically.